up, YouTube? And hello, Party Parrots. We have our newest card in Punisher War Machine just come out today, and I have brought you guys a sweet one. We are bringing back Lockdown with a new kind of twist. We are a movers and shakers lockdown list, and this deck was so much fun. This is actually a way that I really like play Marvel Snap, is these kind of controlling the board, like getting to really pick where you're going to focus, move your power around and such. If you like those kind of decks, then absolutely give this one a try. And hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We've got a new game mode coming out here on Thursday. I'm going to have videos on that, as well as new cards coming out all month. Don't want you guys to miss any of it. But let's break this down, starting with the newest card, Punisher War Machine. And quick side note, Victor Faro is by far my favorite artist in Snap right now. I think he absolutely crushes it. First time I had to get the conditional bundle. I almost never get them. I think I got like Fin Fang Fooms because it looked really cool. But I had to get the Pharaoh. But what is Punisher War Machine? They are a 2/2 that has, when drawn, mark one of your empty locations. So your opponent will see this and you will see this. There'll be like a little, one of the locations will kind of half light up. Then objective, win that location +1 max energy. So you'll basically be an Airshim player or an Electro player where you'll just have an extra energy the entire game, potentially starting on turn 2 if you can be winning that location. And a couple of notes, yes, your opponent can see it. You do have to have Punisher War Machine into play to complete the objective. Objectives, you obviously need to have the card down, so you need to play him. That's why it's like turn 2 generally at the earliest. And if you draw him in your opening hand, he'll pick one at random because everything will be empty. And then you can potentially play like a Hydra Bob or a one drop into there and then play the Punisher out. So that's really what this deck is doing, right? It has two main focuses. I'd say the payoffs and the enablers for Punisher War Machine. The enablers are going to be your cheap cards that just move around. They've given a lot of buffs to these cards. Nightcrawler, Hydra Bob, Jeff, Spider-Punk, Viv Vision, Mercury, all of these cards that can move, all of these cards were either so good that they had to be nerfed or have like gotten buffs recently. Nightcrawler is now a staple. Viv Vision is a staple. Hydra Bob, Jeff has gotten a buff lately. Mercury had to be nerfed. Like, these are some really strong cards. Spider Punk, really great cards. All of these cards let you kind of focus one location for Punisher and then move that power around. Then, because we're doing that, we are also a Professor X deck, which is really powerful. And hello, puppy. I know I see your paw. Professor X is super great, especially because that's what we're doing with this extra energy. On one hand, you can ramp on turn 4 up to a 5 drop, so you can play Professor X or Cannonball if you had like Mercury down, if you need to destroy something early. Professor X, though, is the big one because also all of these movers can get us into there. That's like the big drawback to Professor X is, what if you're losing that location and also your opponents can potentially move into there? Well, no, they can't because you got it out so early and you're playing Mercury, so you can like stop moving. You also have so much power that you can potentially move in there. Cannonball also works amazingly with Mercury, who works great with Professor X, so that's kind of like really great synergy going on there. And then we also have Jennifer Kale and Luna Snow as our other kind of mana accelerants. All of these let you play Professor X on turn 4, or you can just throw out all this power. One of the other ways, I know a lot of people, when they kind of see like Punisher War Machine, they think you need to be like playing a 6 drop on turn 5 and a 7 drop on turn 6. But sometimes that extra energy just means a Cannonball and a Jeff into that Professor X lane. Or if you have Luna Snow in the Punisher, that's 8 energy on the last turn. That could be Viv Vision and Cannonball, or Spider Punk, Viv Vision, and 2 1 drops. You can really just kind of mix and match with extra energy and a really cheap curve, which I feel like is kind of a missed uh a spot that people are really missing with this. And then Miles Morales, just really cheap, especially with all of the movers here. So like I said, this deck actually did really great for me. I climbed into the 90s with this list, did some climbing there, had some big 8 cube wins that you're going to see. And if you like this kind of deck, absolutely give this one a try. Or if you got Punisher War Machine, you're looking for a different deck. But I'm not going to hold this up any longer. Let's get into some gameplay. So, okay. We have a turn 3, or turn 4 Professor X if we want it, which I think I do in fact want. They've already... So let's activate this, play Vivision, and then figure out where we want to play Professor X. Probably just gonna stick Professor X left. Oh my gosh, they have played 2 rocks now. I think we snap here. We have priority 2. We can move cards left too. Oh! Do I need to wait a turn to snap? So I can get Hydro Bob left if I need to? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. We snap this. And then we go on probably just the Mercury Cannonball to win another lane. Yes! Got him! Yep, we don't care about that. Oh! Okay, thank God the Hydro Bob went. Okay, now we gotta stick Mercury here. Ooh, that stinks though. But not the worst. So they're snapping. Their Hydro Bob doesn't go anywhere though. But this is 8 power over here, so it's never winning that anyways. So we do U. U. That way Hydro Bob has the ability to go right, which is where we would prefer it. Oh, okay. So they have Cannonball and Goliath, but I don't think it matters. Wow, look at that. A bunch of super giants. So that wins us that lane. And then we can play, this is 12 plus 6. 18 plus 5, yeah. So that wins us that lane. Again, Cannonball, yeah, and Goliath, so. Opponent stays in? What? By creating a Negasonic? Opponent, I don't need to play for that lane. Alright, well, we got him. You can't create cards left. Got him. Oh, this is the first time we've seen someone playing War Machine on the opponent side, but we actually have to play right because we know they have War Machine. Yeah, and we gotta try to stop this. We'll play this. Get some extra energy going here. I would not mind to draw my own Punisher. We'll have 5 energy. Punisher would be our best draw by far. And then we can really set up for this extra energy. Wow, they just play nothing? Okay. I'm feeling good about this. And there's the Punisher. Let's do this. Let's do this and snap. Think I want to get the Mercury down? We're definitely going to snap. Plus, our Punisher looks way cooler. I'm such a sucker for Victor Faro arts. He's definitely my favorite artist in Snap. That doesn't win that lane. They're trying to do something similar, some control, but I don't think that they are controlling enough. move this here, and then we can play the Spider-Man. Yeah, and then we can cannonball any lane we want. We have priority too. That seems like a lane to cannonball. So this breaks. We move you here, move you here. My gosh, look at all this energy. I'm waiting for the retreat. For it to say my opponent retreated, but opponent has gonna have 5 total power when their cards flip up. This is just such a great way to play Snap. Honestly, one of my favorite. Oh, wow. They stayed in. Mercury. Cannonball. They have 3 power. Oh, I guess the Hydro Bob is going to go middle, but... So, Adamantium Infusion would... Yeah, will get back the Red Hulk, but... Martyr does have techs, not that it matters. She would have lost them the game, but doesn't matter, we win. Okay, we have some really good hit. Honestly, everything here is good. Mercury's probably the worst, but Professor X is insane. Yep. Baxter building, though. That does make it a little awkward. So, I'll hold out. Ooh, free card draws. Look at that. We get to put 6 power here now. And look at that. This is like maybe Mill. No, not Mill, because they're playing Maximus. I don't know, but I'm gonna snap. We can even play Professor X middle here. I don't remember how this works. Oh, no, wait. How does this work? I don't know. And then we just want to play as many of these, cards that can move. I guess Luna Snow actually isn't bad, right? Hobgoblin. They're playing Hobgoblin in this deck. I mean, that's annoying. That's annoying, I will say. Do I actually need to play Cannonball here? So that way I can... No, 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 we should be fine. Okay, we're good. Right? Let's think, if they have their own Jeff, how do we beat Jeff? This is... Jeff wins them that lane. Jeff always ties? Yeah. The question is, where are they playing Jeff then? It's gotta be middle, right? Okay, this is where did they play Jeff? Man, they really won that X Mansion, but oh no! They don't have it. I was gonna say I don't know how they can fit Jeff into this Maximus Killmonger magic deck, but we got there. Whew! The extra energy kind of saved us, huh? Adeline is definitely not where we want to be, but luckily for us, we did draw a 2-drop. So they played Majestic Wingbeat on 1. So right now we have the same amount of cards in here. Is it Viv Vision or Luna? I think I want to play Viv, and then we could activate Jennifer to get a 5-drop, but I think I'm just going to wait. What is this, Magic? Okay. I'm pretty okay with this. I feel like Professor X is actually going to be really good. I wish I had activated Jennifer Kale now for sure, but... We'll play Mercury. And then I'm going to just try and stick Professor X somewhere. And then if this is Zombie Galactus, Galacti, then, okay, it's not. So Red Hulks cost 4. That seems not good for me. If I was gonna be completely honest. Okay, so definitely the way we win this is with Professor X landing here. And it sure does. So this is... Yeah, they have 2, 3 cost... No, they have infinite of those. And we cannot really stop that, I don't think. We play Luna, Snow, you, and you. Try to get priority here. I do need to play Jeff left to break the... If we could get rid of Limbo, I think we might actually be okay here. But... We are using every bit of the Buffalo here. Which is good, but... Yeah. So... What does... Is this enough to win? Actually, we could even do... This. They go down 23... I think this might actually win. I think they might only have one... Yeah, they go up... Yeah, they only go up 2. I was gonna say, I think they can only play 1 card and we just have enough points there. Woo! Maybe I needed to... No, I couldn't play. I couldn't use all my energies. But hey, I mean, that still got there. I will take it. A win is a win. Alright, we have Punisher. Now they are gonna know this. Oh, please, dang it. And it's the Abbey, so they're gonna definitely play here. I'm sorry, Shirt Brother, but there may be rules. There may be rules. So we play Punisher here. Maybe we're winning. Nope. Sentinel means Cerebro. Cerebro means not good. But that's really bad for them, potentially. This should be 8, though. So, okay. So we should win if they're Cerebro. Yeah. Now the question is... What do we... Oh my gosh. This seems really bad for our opponent. Like, this just seems the most bad. We snap and play Professor X. Yep. Got him! I mean, we kind of had them in a lot of different ways. I'm a bit upset that the Khonshu came down because I think we would have been good. But We were definitely good. So we've got the Hydra Bob. Now hopefully we can get a 2-drop here. Yes! Okay. Oh, and perfect. I actually think Punisher's gonna win this. The question is, do I want to snap? They know we just played this over here. Okay, we kind of have a lot of choices here, but we didn't snap. We'll see if we regret that. We'll go ahead and play Vision Right. That seems pretty good. We could snap the Hydra Bob into Mojo World. Let's see what happens. Maybe this is wrong just because we are a Mercury and Nightcrawler deck too. Those would also be good. Now we have 5 energy though. So we can play Professor X left. Wow. And then if this wins us left, they got our Dragon of the Moon. Okay, they just have Quinjet. So they have to win this middle lane here. We can snap the Hydra Bob into there too. We snap the Hydra Bob. This goes off here. They can snap the Hydra Bob though out. So we can't snap, right? Yeah. They're just out of here. Okay. What a weird game, but we got there. Alright, so with the extra energy, we can drop a KO turn 2. Mysterio. Mysterio, maybe the Aurora Man-Thing list would be my guess. So I don't really see any reason to activate Jennifer Kale, since we're mostly going for the 5 drops here, but we could kill the Mysterio, but I don't know if I need to. Mobius, sure. So we can drop a 6-drop down next turn. We can play Mercury. Mercury Cannonball is a 50-50 to so we just play Professor X right. And then Alioth middle. Ooh, nice. So they've only played... Oh, wait. So they haven't played an on-reveal yet, but obviously they can. If they activate Mysterio, they get 3 power over here, up to 6. So I could move Mercury. That could move it right. So I think it's just this, which only brings me up to 5, though, which I don't like. So do I have to move the Mercury? I think it's Alioth, and we got him! Too much control for him. No War Machine, but a lot of little good ramp. Now, I am very happy to see Utopia in our deck with 4 3-drops. So we play Vision right. Just in case they have an ongoing. Sometimes Agony decks are like Captain Carter decks. Could be hard for us to win. Yeah, they did end up playing middle. Okay, they're just merge. So we gotta get Mercury down then ASAP. Like Rocky, because we definitely wanna. Oh my gosh, this is so good for us actually. And then we can like cannonball. Yeah, this is a snap. This is actually 100% a snap. They can play it, merge, get an extra energy, but yeah. But now we have the Mercury running around. Now we just need to play for priority this turn, which we definitely should be able to. Oh my gosh, we have priority right now. So they can move this and then do like Man Spider is a little bit awkward. That is true. So if they played the Man Spider right, I don't have an extra energy to cannonball what they've done yet. It means they can like get a copy of it, which stinks. So we do this. This should get us priority. I mean, there's also probably the fact, yeah, okay. Okay. So we get priority, we can kill this Man Spider, and then that should just stop it. So they'll have a 518, but that's okay. And with the extra energy, we get to keep Hydra bobbing, and we'll have another cannonball. I think we're good. This deck, the opponent's deck has a really hard time getting priority. And we are a deck that, when we have priority, can really kind of control the board. And then that's another cannonball for us. Hydra Bob. Okay. They throw a rock at us. Oh my god! Oh no, wait. That one actually does get back the Man Spider. But we can just kill it again. So we just do this, this, this. So we kill the Man Spider again. I guess they have another Adamantium infusion and 7 energy, but I don't think it matters. Because that's 4 of their 7, so they only have 3 more energy. So, yeah, they can't like Arnim Zola, they can't. Yeah, yep, we got him. Got there.